Hi Cancer, here is your reading. I have certainly for this month of May decided to do weekly readings with the hope of also doing a monthly reading for each sign. But that really is dependent on time because, you know, I never seem to have enough time to upload all the videos that I would like to do for you on a weekly and monthly basis. But I'm doing the weekly readings for this month of May. If they seem to go okay, then I will hopefully continue to do those for the rest of the year. Now, I have already pre-shuffled and laid out your cards. We've got the Two of Wands here, okay? Now, the Two talks about choices, okay? The Wands can talk about our actions. And it can talk about something that you may feel very passionate about. The thing when this card is reversed is it can talk about wanting to step in a new direction, wanting to maybe explore new options and horizons. But when it's reversed, it can talk about maybe being afraid to take that risk. Being more focused on what you already have. Wanting to go and do something new maybe. But as I said, having an element of fear there and maybe opting to stick with what you already know or have. It can as well talk about, as I said, choices. It may be that you have a choice to make in regards to a relationship or a job situation. What's crossing that Two of Wands is the Knight of Swords. The swords itself, it does talk about our communication and our thoughts and our thinking. And this knight, you know, he's literally charging in here. The Knight of Swords, it can talk about challenges on the horizon. It can talk about how there may be some obstacles to overcome here. There may very well be some verbal confrontation. Now, this is either talking about somebody in your life, in your environment, that may be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Or it could be talking about your energy for this upcoming week. As I said, it can be talking about either you or somebody else maybe charging in and having this argument or this verbal confrontation with somebody else. Or it is talking about there being some challenges and obstacles. It may be that somebody else is challenging a choice or a decision that you have to make. And they may be very vocal in this form of challenging behaviour. Now, down here we've got the Six of Pentacles. The Pentacles can talk about our finances. But the Six, it can talk about somebody being very needy. If we're talking a relationship situation, it may very well be that there is somebody that you may be in a relationship with, and through this upcoming week, they may be very needy. It could be neediness in regards to your time and attention, but it could also be in connection with your finances. It can be somebody who is wanting to take from you, but is not giving anything back in return. It can as well talk about how somebody you may have loaned money to may not be prepared to pay that money back. Again, it can talk about a stormy argument, an absence of understanding here. Now, in your near past, you've got the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands, it talks about somebody that's been through some challenges already, okay? And you may have had to stand your ground. There's definitely been some arguments or confrontation in the near past with somebody. It is a number 9 here, so it talks about this cycle should be coming to an end here. But this man is still very much on his guard. He's been through a particular challenge and he's overcome it. But there may very well be some more challenges on the horizon, which we can see here with this Knight of Swords. It could very well be that somebody is opposing you in some way in regards to something that you may want to do. You may want to go and explore new horizons or do something new, and it seems as though somebody is trying to oppose that in some way. This card can very much talk about being forewarned is forearmed, because this man's, as I said, has already been through some form of conflict, but he is expecting there to be more. He's expecting that this particular argument or challenge may not yet be over. And we can definitely see that with this Knight of Swords. A particular situation has not been resolved yet. Now up here we've got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can talk about having choices. When it's reversed, it may talk about how you may feel that you haven't got any choices at the moment. You may feel, as I said, that you're being limited or opposed in some way. It may not be you that's afraid to step in a new direction, but it may be somebody that's trying to block that or prevent that from happening. This card as well can talk about illusions, diversions, getting your head out of the clouds. See, this Six of Pentacles can also talk about financial bribes. How somebody may offer you something in order for you to do something that they want, that's in their best interest, but may not be in your best interest. And it may be the need here for you to see through that, because what they're offering may very well be an illusion. All this is talking about you feeling that you have a lack of choices. This Two of Wands may very well be talking about how you feel stuck, that you do want to go off and explore new horizons, but it's like you've hit a roadblock and you feel stuck where you are. Now, at the end of the week, we've got this Knight of Wands energy. Now, the Knight of Wands, again, he goes charging into things, okay? Very much like that Knight of Swords. But the Knight of Swords goes charging in verbally. The Knight of Wands, it's all about action. It's all about passion. The thing with this Knight of Wands is it warns you about acting, thinking before you act, because with the fire energy, the Wands energy, it very much talks about, as I said, charging in to start something and then either losing interest, getting bored, and then going off to start something else. This Knight doesn't always see things through to the end. He starts something and then he leaves it, and then he goes and charges into something else. He changes his mind because he's all about action. There's red flags here, okay? You're going to, also, this Knight is in pursuit of an idea. He's in pursuit of something, but he may not know what that is. And that's what I think the overall message here is. You're wanting to start something new. You're maybe wanting to start a new job. It may be that you have a choice to make about a new relationship. It may be in terms of travel. It can be any number of things. This is a general reading. But you're in the pursuit of something here. But I feel there's some opposition. And that opposition is making you feel that you don't have any choice. That maybe you feel that you have to stay with what you already know or have. And it may very well be creating this confrontational type of energy within you, if that Knight of Swords energy is talking about you. You just need to be careful here, okay, about making a choice and making a right choice. This week could show some challenges and obstacles that you may need to overcome. And you must really try to think before you act this week. Don't go charging in and being verbally confrontational with somebody. So, Cancer, that does bring this weekly reading to an end. I hope it resonates with somebody. And I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And hopefully you like the weekly readings. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, the overall message for the end of the week is to think before you act. Don't allow yourself to get drawn into arguments, verbal arguments with somebody. It may very well be that it's not you that's got this choice to make. It may be somebody else. Anyway, I'll see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.